Hello kids, good morning. Okay, welcome to our reading comprehension class for today, Tuesday, May 19, 2020 or 2020. Okay, we're going to continue working with graphs and pictographs, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to work with bar graphs, gráficos de barra, okay? Y dice así: popular parks. Millions of people visited national parks in the year 2000. Millions of people visited national parks in the year 2000. The bar graph below shows the number of visitors to 6 of the most popular parks. The bar graph below shows the number of visitors to 6 of the most popular parks. Use the graph to answer the questions. Ok, entonces, ustedes miren el bar graph y dice National Park Visitors Year 2000. Y a un lado, en el lado derecho, dice Number of Visitors in Millions. And number of visitors in millions. And we got 6 parks: Blue Ridge Parkway, Golden Gate, Great Smoky Mountains, Lake Mead, Getaway, and Natchez Trace Parkway. Those are national park areas. Hasta ahí claro. Ok, entonces nos van a hacer unas preguntas, como hemos venido haciéndolo, y respondemos, tratamos de responder lo más acertado posible. Question number 1. Which national park area had the most visitors in 2000? Which national park area had the most visitors in 2000? All you have to do is look at the graph. Look at the graph and answer the question. Number 2. Which of these 6 areas had the fewest visitors in 2000? Which of these 6 areas had the fewest, the less visitors in 2000? Number 3. About how many people visited the Great Smoky Mountain National Park in 2000? About how many people visited the Great Smoky Mountain National Park in 2000? Number 4. Which area had just about the same number of visitors as the Golden Gate? Or which park or which area had just about the same number of visitors as the Golden Gate? Miren que ahí utilizamos la palabra about, more or less, más o menos, ¿ok? And number 5, about how many more people visited the Golden Gate than Lake Mead? This is a comparative question. About how many more people visited the Golden Gate than Lake Mead? Ok, sencillito, me lo responden para la próxima clase. Voy a buscarme otro para que tengamos de a 2. Esto es muy fácil. Este es suavecito, tenemos una semana para responderlo. Muchas gracias. Ahorita les envío el otro. Okay, here I am again. Okay, este gráfico, this graph is about hot dog. It's a bar graph. Hot dogs. Entonces miremos, y en el lado izquierdo, en la columna izquierda, dice cost of a hot dog. Cost of a hot dog. Y en las barras, en the bars, tenemos los diferentes lugares, son los diferentes estadios de béisbol de los Estados Unidos: Astrodome, Busch Stadium, Candlewick Park, County Stadium, Dodge Stadium, Jack Stadium, Olympia Stadium, Riverback Stadium, Shea Stadium, Brooks Stadium, Veterinarians Field, and Wrigley Stadium. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 stadiums. Bueno, esta vez es un poquitico diferente. Esta vez las preguntas tenemos que relacionarlas con los costos de los hot dogs en los diferentes lugares. Y dice así, number 1. Where would you have to spend the most money for a hot dog? Where? Acuérdense las WH questions. What, which, where, when, what, who, how many, how much. Okay. I repeat it. Where would you have to spend the most money for a hot dog? How much? And how much do you have to spend? Where and how much? Number 2. How much more does the most expensive hot dog cost than the less expensive one? How much more does the most expensive hot dog cost than the less expensive one? Number 3. According to this information, what is the most common price for a hot dog? According to this information, the information that we got on the chart, right? What is the most common price for a hot dog? How do you know? How do you know? ¿Cómo sabes? How do you know? Entonces mire que esa pregunta tiene 2 respuestas, ¿ok? Lo mismo la primera también tiene 2 respuestas, ¿ok? Number 4. How do you think a stadium manager decides how much to charge for a hot dog? How do you think a stadium manager decides how much to charge for a hot dog? La respuesta a esto no la encuentran ahí en la tabla, sino que es una respuesta personal. How do you think a stadium manager decides how much to charge for a hot dog? Okay. Number 5. Say you're going to see a baseball game. What other costs would you want to know besides the price of hot dogs? How could you find out? Okay, suppose you're going to a baseball game, right? Besides the cost of hot dogs, what other costs do you have to know? What other costs do you have to find out? Besides the cost of a hot dog. And how could you find it out? How could you find it out? I mean, what is the other cost that you have to know when you go to a stadium besides the cost of the hot dogs? What is the most important thing that you have to know when you're going to buy a ticket for a stadium? Okay? Ok, chicos, espero que lo hayan entendido. Si no, me preguntan, ya saben, ok. Es facilito. Lo que pasa es que tenemos que ya irnos metiendo más en preguntas más, un poquito más complicaditas, ok. Bueno, entonces esto es todo por hoy. Facilito, lo van desarrollando. Tenemos una semana para entregarlo, ok. Lo pueden ir entregando domingo, ok. Listo. Espero pues que tengan una feliz semana, chicos, y se cuiden mucho, como les digo siempre, y esperemos que esto se arregle pronto. Bien, los quiero mucho, se cuidan, ok. Bye bye.